Hi, I'm Nikole, a psychiatrist and the Chief Medical Officer at Talkspace. I'm here with FitOn today to talk about burnout. The term burnout refers to the result of experiencing chronic, unmanaged stress without enough rest or self-care to balance it out. Burnout can manifest as emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion that can have a negative impact on your health, personal life, and career. Although burnout was originally used to describe healthcare workers, the phrase is now applied to anyone who becomes drained emotionally due to prolonged stress. Work stress isn't the only thing that can lead to burnout. Parenting, caretaking, volunteering, and other non-work responsibilities can cause it as well. You might think, but everyone has a bad week at work from time to time, or life is just really stressful for parents today. And you're right. However, burnout isn't just a tough day or a challenging week. It's much more than that. Symptoms of burnout include irritability, exhaustion, procrastination or lack of motivation, cynicism or negativity, appetite or sleep pattern changes, alcohol or substance use, or any unhealthy patterns that are new to you. The symptoms of burnout actually mimic those of depression. But unlike depression, with burnout, you can usually identify the causes, and burnout is relatively simple to fix if you can change the conditions that caused it in the first place. Of course, if it's caused by your job or family responsibilities, you probably can't change those easily. So you need to develop some techniques for preventing or addressing burnout. Usually the term burnout is used in relation to work, but you can also be burned out by parenting, caregiving, or just life in general. Burnout can be caused by working too hard for too long without a break. But hard work isn't always a problem. Certain conditions make burnout more likely, and one big one is lack of control. If you don't have control over your schedule or workload, if you're micromanaged, or you don't have ownership or autonomy in a role, and if you never know what to expect in work or in life, that lack of control can set you up for burnout. Unclear or overly demanding expectations are another stressor that, over time, can cause burnout. If you're unsure about what's expected of you, face unrealistic expectations, or inadequate support, or have a negative workplace culture, all of those things can lead to burnout. People who work in high-risk environments or helping professions can also be prone to burnout, even if there's not anything unhealthy or toxic about their particular workplace. Frontline workers, teachers, and healthcare professionals may all be especially vulnerable. Even if you can't change your job or all of the conditions that are causing burnout, there are moves you can make to feel better and protect your mental well-being. First, do whatever you can to create work-life balance. Even if you work long hours or have to bring work home sometimes, block out windows of time when you don't work. Don't check email, and generally unplug. Taking time away from work will be restorative and actually help your performance in the long run. If your work is unpaid caretaking or homemaking, this advice still applies. Find time away from those responsibilities, doing something that restores you. Second, invest in your supportive relationships. Spending time with caring family and friends who don't add to your stress is essential. Consider family time and social time as non-negotiable self-care. So no matter how busy you are, make time for those dinners with friends, movie nights with your partner or kids, or whoever and whatever fills your cup. Schedule phone calls or Zooms with loved ones who live far away. It's also important to decrease the frequency of interactions with negative people if you can avoid them. Third, if specific workplace conditions are contributing to your burnout, seek support at work by talking with an HR representative, discussing your concerns with your supervisor, or utilizing resources and benefits offered by your employer. Fourth, recommit to self-care. Make sure you're getting enough sleep and attending to your physical health with nourishing food. And take time doing whatever brings you joy, whether that's seeing live music, workout classes, reading in bed, consuming or creating art. Take an occasional PTO day devoted only to indulging in those activities. And also plan a longer vacation so you have something to look forward to, even if it's far away. My fifth and final recommendation is to consider talking to a licensed therapist. No matter how many close friends or loving family members you have, you may not feel comfortable talking to them about your stresses all the time. And a therapist will bring an objective perspective to the situation that's causing your burnout. They'll help you identify things you can change and how to cope with things you can't. There's never a wrong time to seek professional help if you're concerned that your emotional exhaustion or irritability might be burnout. And you don't need a mental health diagnosis to get help. Stress, exhaustion, stressful job demands, or burnout, it doesn't matter. If something is affecting your life negatively, you deserve support. I'm already proud of you for taking time for yourself and watching this video. Learning more about how to beat burnout is a great way to start. Keep prioritizing you.